And away we go. It is the Nightcap, brought to you by Galactic Fried Chicken right here on BearcatJournal.com. I'm Chad Brendel. He's Aaron Smith. You need to go to www.galacticfriedchicken.com. Download the app for Android, iPhone, everything Galactic. Head down to Dayton, Kentucky, Wednesday through Sunday, lunch and dinner. Get yourself some Galactic Fried Chicken. Tell them to pump it up. Save yourself 15% off the order. Or go to the app. Get yourself some delivery. Uber Eats will bring it directly to your home. It's been too long, Aaron. I got the light on back there a little bit. What do you think? Like it's just peeking at us for now. But it's there.
Yeah.
I paid a lot of money for it. So. I also spent a lot of money on lighting this week. So I'm thinking maybe the lighting, the LED lighting from the front is maybe taming a little bit of the LED lighting on the logo.
Sure.
We'll get it right. We'll get it right at some point in time. It might be like 3 years from now, but at some point in time, I will get this studio set up done correctly. Don't hold me to that. We're just going to do the content. You're here for the content, right? You're not here for what the backdrop looks like, the lockers that are behind Aaron. You're not here for that.
Right.
Aaron, basketball schedule out today.
Okay.
Wes Miller, brief appearance on the BCJ podcast tonight.
He was talking in code, right? Because he mentioned coffee at one point. He mentioned he liked to start off his morning every day with coffee.
Yeah.
And coffee is for closers. So obviously that means he closed while he was there, right? Totally speaking in code.
Yeah, sure. No. I still, look, if we'll talk a second.
I know. I've been sitting on that.
We'll talk a second. I know. Sit for like an hour and a half now.
A long time. Yeah.
Yeah. I still think like Isaiah Collier's not close to a decision yet. I don't think. I still think it's going to be late October, early November at the earliest. There are still people I hear that say December. Why? Because he wants to potentially see who he's going to play with, who's going to be on his team.
That's weird because so many people around Twitter and different social media outlets are trying to say that it's like done.
It's like in days.
Signed, sealed, delivered, done.
No, look, don't you think if it was done, I would be here with like
cryptic messages?
Yeah. No, like this is a battle for the number one player in the country.
It doesn't come easy.
It doesn't come easy. You got to fight.
For your right.
For your right. To party. Long live the new fourth quarter song. No, it's not done. They're still in a dogfight for this thing. And Michigan's not out of it. I think UCLA is. I do want to take a second thinking of my guys in Westwood. Difficult day yesterday.
Yeah.
Jalen Hill, very intelligent, bright, happy dude, went missing in Costa Rica, pronounced dead yesterday. I can't even imagine. Like, that's like, for us, like, Trey Scott died yesterday. Like, that's not to bring, but that's like, for a UC fan, that's what that is.
Yeah.
That's a kid that meant a lot to their program. He was a great kid, great personality, great human. Thinking of Mick and Darren and all those guys that I know out in Westwood, I awful, man. Awful. Let's get to the Collier thing. It's not close. We're not at the finish line. We might be like rounding the turn of a horse race, right? Like, down the stretch they come.
Passing the baton to the fourth runner.
Right. Like the handoff at the final, like, we're getting there. We're not at the finish line yet. And some people I just don't think know how to read, Aaron.
It's totally going to be a photo finish though, right?
Yeah, I think so. I really do. Like, both staffs have done a great job. And I'm not ruling out Michigan. Like, it's Juwan Howard. They've got a great program. Like, I think USC and UC are up here and Michigan's probably down here, but Guess what?
Every fiber in my being is hoping that Bone screws this up somehow.
Somehow. Hey, buddy. I don't know. I still think. I know a lot of people. Again, I was just about to say this. I don't think some people can read. Because he didn't say he was committing soon. He said he was announcing his commitment date soon. That could be in April.
Soon doesn't mean it's very relative.
No. Soon is only relative to when he's announcing the date he will commit.
I understand, but even that is relative.
I know.
What does soon mean for a high school kid?
Great question. I still think we're at least a month and maybe more away from an Isaiah Collier commitment.
Soon could mean next period. Soon could mean who knows. Kids are weird.
Yeah, soon could mean I'm committing on signing day in April. Like, it's like stuff like that has happened before.
That'd be wild.
Yeah, but I mean, it's high school basketball recruiting. It's recruiting. Sometimes it's wild. And you know what? If Isaiah Collier wanted to wait until December or January to see what the guys he's going to be playing with look like, would you blame him?
No.
Why? If you're in his position and you have the leverage, why would you commit before a game is played?
No, and that doesn't just go for Cincinnati. That goes for any of the schools that are in on him.
No, that's an Isaiah Collier comment, not a school's recruiting him comment.
Well, no, I'm saying if he's going to watch USC or he's maybe one of these other schools drops the ball, no pun intended.
Right.
But that'd be something.
Also, another disclaimer: if you see Arlington Page or Jizzle James Friday, Saturday, Sunday hanging around campus, make it known that you're a Bearcat fan. Don't be crazy. Don't be an idiot. Ask him for a selfie. Give him one of these. Just saying. Basketball schedule released today. We're already 7 minutes in. We're going to have to cook through this bad boy. Let's do a quick prediction, Aaron. Are you? Crap! I don't have a notebook right here. Are you going to write this down?
No, because we can go back, and as long as we label it, Aaron and Chad predict the basketball win-loss, then we can easily go back and find out what we predicted.
All right. W
T F
L. Chaminade. I'm going with a win.
Same.
Cleveland State, noon on a Thursday. People are very excited about that.
Can only imagine how excited they are.
I'm going to go with a win.
Yeah.
Eastern Kentucky.
Dub.
Noon on a Sunday. Noon on an NFL Sunday.
What a gross schedule so far.
You are everybody in the schedule thread.
Yeah,
well. Trip to Northern Kentucky. TBD.
Noon on a Wednesday.
Noon on a Wednesday. I'm gonna also go win.
Emphatically, yes, dub.
Maui Wowie. Arizona. Game 1, Maui. 11:30 on a Monday night.
In Hawaii.
Well, 11:30 here.
Eastern. Still, that's like what?
5 hours early in Hawaii.
So 6:30.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We got
I'm gonna say win.
This is your Illinois game.
I know, and I think that they're gonna be. I don't know. I think they pull it off.
I'm gonna go loss to Arizona.
Okay.
But that means Ohio State or San Diego State. I'm taking San Diego State to upset Ohio State, and then the Bearcats to beat Ohio State.
I will
for a win in Maui.
I will not say L in a game against Ohio State. I hate them. I'll be doing black voodoo magic.
Okay. TBA final game in Maui. That could be any team on the other side of the bracket.
L.
Who the hell knows? Random pick, win or loss.
L.
Because that's think your first.
Only
they
because
don't win Maui.
Correct. I don't think they walk out of Maui with 3 dubs.
You've got them in the championship game.
Either way, they're going to play 3 games, though, right? Or at least 2, I guess.
Yes, but you picked a win in game 1 and game 2. That means you're playing for the championship.
I could still walk away from Maui with the same record.
You don't know how this predictions work.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
We both have them at 2-1 in Maui.
Yes.
Okay. New Jersey Tech.
Isn't that where
Yes, Paul
Okay.
McMillan.
That's what I thought. Dub.
Okay.
Big dub.
In there. Bryant.
I feel like this one's again another NFL Sunday noon game. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
On the back of getting home from Maui with the crosstown shootout. Oh, and that would be, I believe that would also be the start of finals week.
Dub.
Yeah, they're going to beat Brent.
I think that one will be sneaky close, though.
I think that'll be a little bit more of a tighter game than people expect. Crosstown shootout.
Because it's in Fifth Third.
The first Sean Miller, Wes Miller interaction.
Because it's in Fifth Third, and because this team is much improved by my account since last season, I say dub.
I'm going to go with you. I think they beat Xavier in the shootout. I think it's going to be a bloodbath.
Yes. We're going to I won't be shocked if there's an ejection.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty.
Of a head coach. Not saying which one, but I think this is going to be literally scratching and clawing to the end.
Miami of Ohio.
Dub.
It was close last year. I don't think it's going to be close this year. LaSalle.
Are there going to be any chance at the Miami game? People are so in their feels about that.
Love Miami.
Be a kid again, man. Get out of here.
LaSalle and Detroit Mercy. Are we going to take dubs on both of those?
Double dub.
So we both have.
I only have 1 loss in non-con.
Yeah, we both have Cincinnati at 12-1 non-con.
I don't know how I feel about that either. I think my plus minus on that is 1.
Yeah, I think now looking probably somewhere there's an 11-2.
Yeah,
I don't know where.
Bryant.
Maybe. Is he related to Lamar?
Xavier. Those would be the 2 that scare me the most. I think
LaSalle's really good.
I don't think
LaSalle's got a chance to.
I just don't think they're taking 2 L's in Maui. I truly don't believe they're taking 2 L's.
Maybe Miami is the tricky one a couple days after the shootout, even though it's at Fifth Third.
Maui easily though could be where you get that second L. I just don't think that you're getting one.
Yeah, I'll go 12-1, but I think it's probably going to be 11-2.
Somewhere in there.
Let's go conference.
Conference it is.
Tulane at home. Win.
Dub.
Although I'm guessing my guy has him ready.
Okay.
I'll go win, you go win. Temple.
At Temple.
Yeah, on New Year's Day.
Where they struggled last year. L.
Okay, you're going to go L?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go win.
Okay.
Fifth Third West. Wichita State. The final time.
Dub again. One last time.
One last time. Houston at home, January 8th.
Dub.
Loss. I think they're going to be ready for it. I think Houston just.
I think they take the home one.
Okay. So you've got a loss at Temple. I've got Houston. East Carolina at home, win.
Dub.
SMU and Dallas, always tricky.
Yep.
I don't know how talented SMU is.
I don't know anything about SMU, but I'll go win. You got to beat the SMUs if you want to contend, and I think they're set up to contend this year.
South Florida in Tampa, Wednesday at 7. I love that more than like the typical Sunday noon USF game.
Dub.
Memphis in Memphis.
No.
Oof.
Oh, yeah. That's home.
It's set. Like, I know what the graphic they released.
Yeah.
Scroll down to the bottom.
Well, it says Memphis. Here it says versus. So I'm not sure.
I think the final game of the season is in Memphis. Yeah, that game's in at UC.
Okay.
I'll take a Cincinnati win there.
Agreed.
We are both at 6-1 through 7 conference games. Okay. Houston in Houston.
Yeah.
Tulsa in Cincinnati.
Dub.
UCF, I guess, in Cincinnati.
Maybe it's at a.
Well, the February 19th is at UCF. So February 4th is at Cincinnati. I'll go dub.
I agree.
Tulane and New Orleans. I'm going to go upset here.
Okay.
I go Tulane.
I say dub.
Okay. South Florida.
Dub.
East Carolina in Greenville. One last trip to Greenville.
Dub.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be ugly, but get out of there with a win and move on. At UCF in Orlando.
Loss.
You're going loss. I'll go win here.
I don't like the Sunday noon in Florida.
Yeah, that's a nightmare.
Yep.
I agree. Temple at UC, dub.
They get the redemption
Memphis
win
in
there.
Memphis. Yeah, I'm going to go Memphis win.
I also will say Memphis wins.
And then SMU Senior Day in Cincinnati, dub. So
I think we got the same record.
The same record.
Yeah, I think we got the same record. I think it's just who we lose to. Now, conference
Five losses. We only have 5 losses.
Conference. I know I said it plus minus on the non-con was 1 for me. I think that there's a chance that they finish that 11-2 in non-con. This one I'll say my plus minus on this would be 3.
25-6 is where we've got them.
It'd be a hell of a run. I don't think that this roster.
You think 22 is the low end?
21.
If you're plus minus a 3?
Well, 3 in the conference and 1 in the non-con, so it'd be 21.
Okay.
I think 21.
The thing is, we went into last year. Those of us that were confident, 19, 20 wins was about where this team was.
I think that's the floor, and I think that's a safe floor.
You think 21 is the floor?
I do.
And 25 your ceiling? Is 27 your ceiling? Because you've got 25 on paper now.
I guess it wouldn't be a plus minus then. I guess it would be just a minus. I don't think. I think if they go higher than 25, I'd be shocked.
Okay. So 25 is your best case.
Sure.
22 is your worst case.
21.
21 is your worst case.
Yeah.
All right.
How about you? Are you same page?
I'm in a similar range. I mean, we have the same.
Yeah.
Same projection. Just looking at it I
didn't know if your sliding scale was the same as my sliding scale.
I just not even a sliding scale as much as just
floor ceiling.
Instant reaction.
Yeah.
To the games I think they should win or the games I think they might lose.
I think we should do another one of these after non-con. Look at where we're at.
We'll probably do another one of these
as we get closer.
November 7th is the first game. Like November 5th, we'll probably do another one of these.
Once we
Because
know
we're going to get
what practices look like.
A lot more information. And here's the difference. Last year, I was dealing with a lot with Kelly. She was in the hospital for 3 weeks. I couldn't go to practice at the start of the season. I'm going to be able to be there a lot. Like now that once practice starts in next week, whenever they open it up, I'm allowed to be there regularly. So I'll be there regularly and have a better idea of where this team is.
I think the biggest thing about this team compared to last year when we said 20 was where you're feeling good, this team finally has a dude in Landers Nolly.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so much deeper this year than they were last year. I think that you're going to see the evolution of some guys, looking at a particular power forward who may have spent some time over in Europe.
Yes.
I'm very high on this team that has been built.
I think they're going to get better as the season goes along.
Well, I mean, Skillings and Reed, once they're acclimated to the system.
We haven't even mentioned them yet. So we will. There's a lot of basketball coming.
Oh, yeah.
Practice starts next week. Yes, we're still going to be football-centric, but there's a lot of basketball coming. I'm fired up. That's the nightcap. We'll see you tomorrow night. Brought to you by Galactic Fried Chicken right here on BearcatJournal.com.
See ya!